Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and this morning for our focus card of the day video, the High Priestess was pulled. So, the message that God and the universe are providing us through this card, it's an indication of spirituality and wisdom. It's a good time to connect with our inner voice and intuition and to trust our higher power. For me, that's God. For others, that's the universe, spirit, source, and Mother Earth. And it's an indication of psychic development. And then the oracle card that was pulled today. Weave the future golden. Something good is coming our way. Kuan Yin urges us to weave our future into this present moment, to call in and draw to us the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities waiting for us that will enable our soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Then, the angel cards that came out today. Adventure, birth, and trust. So, psychic development, greater levels of psychic development, greater levels of amazing things coming our way today. So signs and synchronicities are all around us today. So take an adventure if we're able to, because something beautiful is being created. And we're being asked for trust, for lack of a better word. I say better, for lack of a different word popping to my mind. So, our faith in God, our faith in the universe, I don't want to say it's being developed, but we're being asked to understand that we're heard, that we're seen, that beautiful things are occurring today. We are being urged, not requested, not asked. We are being urged to weave our future into the present moment, to call in and draw to us the many opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities awaiting for us today. These will enable our soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. And I think it's interesting. Both of the cards are looking off to the right. Future energy. Drawing our future into our present moment. Life is an adventure. So if we're unable to take an adventure, our perspective is each day is an adventure. Because an adventure is discovering, discoveries. Traveling somewhere unknown and making those discoveries of those unknown pieces and parts of our world. So today is unknown for us. Today is an adventure. The thing that popped into my mind is now I can't think of the proper word to describe it, but when you get a clue and you go somewhere, and then, you get a clue and you go to the place where that clue takes you, kind of like a treasure hunt, right? And then you get to that place and you find another clue, so then you go somewhere else where that clue takes you. That type of thing. So that type of mentality today, that excitement, that joy, that happiness that we experience by being on the treasure hunt of today. We're being asked to trust. Trust in our higher power. And it's a good day to check in with our intuition as we draw our future into our present moment. Because magical things are occurring today. There's a unicorn. Amazing, beautiful things are being created. And let me back up. Amazing, beautiful things have already been created. And today we are receiving them. Maybe because we took an adventure. Maybe because we are in the mindset of each day is an adventure. Or maybe we're taking an adventure. Like, okay, so when we are commuting, we always have the same route, right? So choose a different route today. Somehow, some way, take an adventure. Because things will be received today in taking a different approach. And trusting. Our faith is larger than a mustard seed. Larger. We know God sees us. We know He hears us. And our trust is going to be rewarded. Greater abundance, bliss. Bliss. Take a moment. Take a moment to really think about what bliss feels like for us. What do we experience when we are in that blissful energy? We experience lightness. We experience joy. We experience being ecstatic, bliss. That's like happiness elevated. What does our body experience when we are in the energy of bliss? It's smiles, happiness. So by trusting that that this greater abundance and this bliss and this creative fulfillment is already on its way to us. The gestation time has already occurred. So today is a day of receiving greater abundance, greater levels of bliss, and greater levels of creative fulfillment. So amazing, beautiful things. Lots of amazing and beautiful things. The universe is like, here you go. It's time for you to have them. Here you go. Ah. So for me, bliss is dancing. Dancing to amazing music. Music that just lifts my heart and lifts my soul. That's part of experiencing bliss for me. What activity brings you bliss? To put ourselves in that highest vibration of bliss. So if you're able to, go on an adventure. The mindset is each day is an adventure. And if you're able to go on an adventure, then do something that brings bliss into your life, that allows us to experience bliss. And then trust. Trust. Spirituality and wisdom. So greater levels of wisdom, experiencing greater levels of spiritual moments, of spiritual bliss, connecting with our voice and connecting with our inner voice and our intuition, and having faith in our higher power. For me, that's God. For others, it's universe, spirit, source, Mother Earth. Today, we are receiving. Today, take a different route than we normally take. Today, experience something outside of our norm. And by doing so, by calling our future into our present, our trust is going to be rewarded with, and we will receive these beautiful things. Greater abundance, greater levels of bliss, greater levels of spiritual moments, greater levels of wisdom, greater levels of psychic development, and greater levels of creative fulfillment. It's like the universe is being more creative, and we are learning the creative ways that God is talking to us, that our guides are speaking to us, that the universe and spirit and source is teaching us. They've been teaching us this whole time, right? The gestation process has already occurred. Today is a day of receiving. This is beautiful, folks. Many good things are coming our way today. Kuan Yin urges us to weave our future into the present moment, to call in and draw to us the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities waiting for us that we will receive today. These will enable our soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Oh, folks, I'm excited. I'm excited. It says, trust your higher power. And the angel card that came out today is trust. So beautiful, amazing things are occurring today. All right. I'll see you folks tomorrow morning. Bye.